So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to go do the weekly movie hunt. Yeah, well, I say movie hunts, pop culture hunt. We're just going to go out and have some fun. I'm on my way to the movie, so we're going to go to some stores before that, maybe hit up one after, but whatever. So I'll show you what I record and what I find. So let's get into the hunt. What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Well, up and at 'em. We're here.
Yeah, we're here at Walmart, but don't forget to support ValoriaVideo.com. Buy your new releases there. Great titles, and use JeffMan316 to get 10% off your first purchase. So let's get into this Walmart. And the first thing I saw was this SummerSlam display that somebody had ravaged already, but we're going to check it out anyway. Top picks, Dominic Mysterio. Got a greatest hit, Stone Cold. That's a decent looking scan. We got a top picks, Damian Priest. Why is Damian Priest a top pick? Who the hell wants Damian Priest?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good LA Knight figure. I got the original one. Then we got Series 117 with Roman. Kind of timely. That's got a Naomi in it, but I guarantee they don't have that. A lot of Roman and AJs. That's all's left on this skid.
Acknowledge me.
We got Waller there with the title. Got it, Seth. Oh, well. Oh, they had the new Monday Night Wars set. Hogan with his stocking cap on. Prince Albert. That had Muda in it. Shit. That was the only figure I would have wanted. What's over here? Some of the superstars. Hey, they do have Eddie. I was looking for that one. I don't buy all those now, but I randomly get those, and then I got a new Diesel. So Diesel, Kevin Nash always coming out. Muda's in that one too. Shit. If anybody gets a great Muda, send them my way, man. I like to get those figures. Muda, I got the Ultimate Edition. I only get like first time in the lines or legends or stuff now. I don't collect as many, but hey, they got the horror hits to own. That's kind of cool. They actually have the banner up there. It's the same stuff we've already seen. That King of Horror set is pretty good. Chucky, Blumhouse. Then they got the vintage covers here. I think it's the same ones we've already seen. I don't see anything new. What's on the side? Pokemon, Clifford. Nothing we need. What about the other side? Anything over here? Luca for $33. No thank you. Oh well. Over here on this, they got the 90s side cap. Not really an end cap. I don't really see anything new over here to you guys. That Scooby-Doo is showing up now on there for $10, and John Adams. On the front, we got the Amateur Blu-ray, Warfare Blu-ray, Sinners 4K, $30. Working Man, that's not the right price. No, that's the Minecraft Steelbook price. At least they have a good mix of Blu-rays and 4Ks in here. They got Drop. What's over here? Lethal Weapon Steelbook. These Steelbooks are regular price. I found some clearance. Look, check out the one, hunt from last week. We'll look at their TV stuff. See if they got anything marked down that I haven't seen before. Dexter. The Mentalist. Hercules. Friends. Honeymooners. That set's like way more expensive online than Honeymooners, so get it at Walmart. There's your Superman stuff. Supergirl, Smallville, Superman and Lois. And then they got this Netflix stuff, some anime, Hello Kitty. Nothing for me here. At least they did stock this stuff. They didn't last week. Until Dawn, Rosario, Jenny Penn. I'm going to give it a once over, just glance. Shark Warning. Remember those used to be $10 for those cheap Asylum titles? Now they're $13. Bloody Axe Wound, I can almost guarantee you that's a Shudder title. That's going to end up getting a Vinegar Syndrome treatment. They might even do Monster Summer. They should. Those only got DVD releases from what I remember so far. Captain Planet down there at the bottom. Got your Superman collection, Batman collection. That's a good deal, 31 bucks. What else they got over here? Night Gallery. Nothing that I'm really seeing. That Shark Attack pack, somebody asked me how much that was. $22.96. And yes, I purposely just went right on by a Quantum Leap. Not talking about it this week. Not seeing much. I got anime mixed in here. If you're a fan of that stuff. Speak No Evil, only on DVD though. Hey, Heretic, they still got the, I'm assuming that's the Blu-ray of that. Yeah, that's cool to see that in Walmart. A24 titles showing up in Walmart more. This is their $5 section. There's that 3 film collection. Several of those are showing up from Shout in the $5 bin at Walmart. Well, this is not a bin, but you get my drift. A lot of kid stuff. That Scooby-Doo down there we saw already. Nothing new. Then they still got the remnants of the Bloody Disgusting display. Some people are finding this stuff clearance. They did restock some Goosebumps. Yeah, they got the Jaws cup over there. Some people are finding that marked down. This shit here has got to be marked down eventually. Hey, there's a Steelbook somebody laid over here. That was new last week. Yeah, my wife was pointing out that I want that, but I told her maybe if the price gets reduced. But those are better than those damn movie theater cups from Jaws. I'll talk about that more in a video. They got one-up arcades. I used to buy those things when they were clearanced at Walmart. I got some of those for 50 bucks one time. They got this little Disney family section over here. Got a couple Blu-ray titles there. A lot of music blaring in the background. Thundercats. You guys know they're doing a Freaky Friday sequel, right? We didn't need that made for Disney Channel bullshit one, though. The movie's bad enough as it is, much less that. Not a lot of Blu-rays in this section, mostly DVDs, so... Little Pac-Man action. Over in the NECA Funko section, as they call it, they got the Platinum Batman. Hey, I hadn't seen this Platinum Riddler before. That's a nice looking figure. Jeff, do not go down this rabbit hole. I'm not getting these Super Friends figures. But what did you guys think of Superman if you saw it? Did you think it's basically a big episode of Super Friends like I did? That's what it felt like, didn't it? Toxic Avenger, can't wait for that to come out. These reaction figures, at least the packaging's a little better now. The bubbles used to pop off them damn things all the time when I would buy them. So they got Beetlejuice down there. And then these figures are clearanced. I don't know what the hell anybody would have bought these in the first place for the regular price. But I think there's 2 different ones. There's Biker Mice. There's 3 of those and 3 different motorcycles clearanced. And then they got those Robo Force for $8. I might get one of those. I like the yellow one. Reminds me of Bumblebee. I don't know anything about that. I think I bought the Superman in here last week. And they don't have any more of those. A lot of stores are getting a Superman end cap. My Walmart suck. The stores around me suck. Looking at the pops. Not really seeing anything. How in the hell does Alien 3 get a pop? Oh, God. As my wife goes into Bath and Body Works, I'm heading right over here. Yeah, and I'm going to go into this Target, the land of the big red balls. What are we waiting for? Let's get in here. Let's go. Oh, got my dog in the box. Let's get to the back. Got clearance Legends, Kurt Angle. Not clearanced enough for me. That's a nice looking figure, though. Got clearance Hogan, that piece of trash that nobody wants. Got a Logan Paul Top Picks. Got some Roman. Got a Kyle O'Reilly. Is about the most generic wrestler and generic figure you could want. They do have Shawn Michaels SummerSlam. That's a nice looking figure. Hey, look at William Regal head right there. It looks way better than that scan. They don't look anything alike. What the hell? Then you got the Triple H. So at least the scan of the actual Build-A-Figure looks better than the damn picture on the box, which is pathetic. Some clearance Star Wars. Like anybody needs a Jedi Chewbacca. They need to clearance half of this damn shit out. Nobody's going to buy it. Superman chilling on the shelf. Nobody's buying those things now. And look at here. Is that made to pop open? Yeah, I assume it is. Got some clearance turtle stuff down here. Back in the day when I was younger, that'd make a nice display piece. Some clearance Star Wars. Look how small that is. That shit ain't worth $2.
That's what.
If you say that's what she said one more time, I'm gonna pop you.
Oh well. Toilet taxi. And then they got the Superman end cap here. It looks like his shit's dead. Maybe they'll mark that stuff down and clearance it. Lex did not wear that suit in the movie.
And that's not just a prediction. That is a spoiler.
Yeah, sorry if that was a spoiler. They got the small pop section, and then they haven't restocked anything for NECA. So it's a fucking waste coming up in here. Anything? I'm looking. I can't find the Jaws 50th anniversary NECA figures in store. Then they got a thing figure ripped all to hell. Got a clearance Joker mobile. That's kind of cool. If they ever clearance this phone, I'm gonna get it. We'll just leave that playing. See more butts. Alright, Target was kind of a bust, so I got some extra time before the movie I'm going to see. So let's go into GameStop. They got a Superman end cap here, or just the whole thing is Superman. They got Baby Joey. Who here loved Baby Joey in the movie? I thought it was cheesy.
Cheeses. Cheeses.
No.
Cheeses.
No.
Then they've got this Fortress of Solitude, which is part cardboard from what I can tell. So, how much is this damn thing? $38. That seems a bit much, man.
And a price that is just too high.
I can't get it back in the hole.
That's what she said.
Another good one.
You're on fire!
They got the T-Craft, which is Mr. Terrific's high-tech vehicle. That's $27. They're pricing this shit out of a market, dude. They do have the single Superpowers figures, and they got some of these deluxe Supermans that Walmart was supposed to have. I think they're $30 in Walmart. I think they're a little more in here. And these things used to be $10 in Walmart, and they're $15 in here, man. I just can't see paying $15 for these little figures. Mr. Terrific looks pretty good. Here's my man Superman. He is nowhere near as bulky as that in the movie. Then they've got a Ultraman, which is about the basic look as you could give it. The card been all to hell. Metamorpho. Looks like Brock Lesnar. Look how trim he is in the picture, and look how big he is in that. So those are the only 5, right, that they released. I guess maybe, do you get the robot part of that set? So they got Superman, Lex Luthor with the mini kaiju. They got the Platinum Edition robot. I know people are looking for that, but look how much it is in here. It's like $37. Even if I tried to get it and sell it, it would sell for maybe $48. I'd almost break even. They got this Superpowers figure too, but it's tore all to hell. I would get that Riddler, because they never made a Riddler in the original set, I don't think. So that store was kind of a bust. So we're going to go into Barnes & Noble. I'm just going to check it out and see what they got. Somebody's mowing over here beside me. Sorry about the noise. They got this display rack up here. No sale sign. Looks like mostly DVDs. Barbie, Jaws, the greatest movie ever. Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. I'm a poet and didn't know it. Shrek, nice cover for a DVD. With Blu-rays, they got Oppenheimer. Is any of this shit on sale? If not, why is it up here? This is boring crap. It's left over from the Universal sale, I guess. Inglorious Bastards, Legend. Yeah, I don't see any sale stickers on this stuff, so the store might be a bust today. I thought those slipcovers were exclusive to Walmart back in the day. What is that? Oh, these DVDs. Hey, don't sleep on that movie, man. Color of Money, the sequel to Hustlers, fucking awesome. Fight Club, Westworld. I'm putting the Blu-rays up front. Timothy Dalton. Well, I would with that one. They're stuck together. American Psych. Shit. I guess if you buy one, you got to buy both of them. Beetlejuice. This shit is old. I'm not boring you with this stuff here. This looks like it didn't change from last week either. Other than the stuff's not on sale. So who spent their time taking the stickers off those fucking DVDs? What's over here? The bargain stuff now. Willy Wonka. Nacho Libre. Gone with the Wind. You remember when Walmart pulled that shit out of the stores? Back when everybody got woke about it. Pathetic. La La Land for $10. This shit nobody wants. What's over here on this end cap? Man in the Iron Mask. 40% off is a pretty good deal. Magnificent 7 Steelbook. Magnificent 7 slipcover. I should get that boy on the 4th of July. Be like $16 off. Be like $23. Not a bad deal. Then they got some Steelbooks. The prices are too outrageous on these to even consider unless it's a sale going on. That Blazing Saddles. Not a big fan of that cover, that Steelbook. A lot of anime Steelbooks. Get your anime here. Anime here. Get it. On the flip side of this, they do have Blazing Saddles. But get that shit in Walmart for $20 with that nice retro slipcover. Reservoir Dogs. I do like that slipcover, that Dirty Harry, though. That is pretty sexy. Prophecy. Red Eye. Don't sleep on that movie. It's good. Those Lord of the Rings. Kingpin. So it looks like the standard Kino Lorber sale was 30% off. And that's about it here. Nothing great. So this is the A24 section. So that's a good title there. I had it in Walmart though. And this was supposed to come out last week and they didn't have it in stores. The Legend of Ochi. I might get that. What else they got? Nothing too much. And there's my Criterion section. Yep. Death of a Unicorn. I do like that slipcover. Too bad it's not 4K. Now there is a 4K that came out from another region. 20% off here for those titles. Andromeda Strain. I kind of want to get that, but I don't want to pay the price for it. And here's some anime stuff. Nothing too great. Figured I'd just give you an eyeball view of everything they got in here, in case you don't watch my videos every week. Their family section is pretty pathetic. I always eyeball it, but I'm not even wasting time today. They got some Doctor Who stuff. The Savages is 30% off. If I touch it, it's like dominoes. All the shit's going to fall, right? So maybe I shouldn't touch it. Or I should just let the shit fall and then let somebody else clean it up. Fallout Season 1. That might be part of this week's haul, but not the DVD. Sneak preview there. And some other Star Trek stuff there. Schitt's Creek. Yellowstone. Not seeing too much. Doctor Who down there. Midsommar Murders.
Oh my god, dude, what the fuck?
Is that a fucking pube?
Ew.
Let's just stay here.
Are they gonna murder somebody over pubes? I don't know. What's on the end cap here? A Complete Unknown. Captain America. At least they got that 50% off. Gladiator 2. Got a Twister Steelbook down there nobody's going to get. And look at all these CDs and audiobooks. Everybody wants that.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Well, I guess maybe not everybody, but you know. Back to the Future chillaxing over here by itself in a 4K set. X over here chilling.
Farmer's daughter, take one.
Let's just give it a glance, see if we see anything new. That Chinatown is still sticking out from where I had it last week. Pulled out. Yeah, I pulled it out last week.
That's what.
If you say that's what she said one more time, I'm going to pop you.
I got to get a couple of those jokes in here to make this worth watching. The Big Heat, 50% off for the Criterion sale. Black Sheep's only 30% off now. The Big Heat, they don't have the 4K in here. Being Maria, that was a Kino title. It's basically about the behind the scenes of Last Tango in Paris. Nobody let me know if that Banshees is any good. I asked last week if anybody had seen it. Put in the comments down below if you have. Let me know if it's any good. Aliens. Remember when that was so hard to get? Everybody was clamoring for that. The Apprentice. Who's going to buy that? Even it's DVD anyway. Clueless came out last week. There's a slipcover version. Confess Fletch. I told you guys, check that out. The Crow, 30% off with a slip. The Dead Zone. Did anybody pick up that outrageous fortune of a Amazon exclusive Steelbook? Yeah, I got 2 words for Screen Factory and Amazon on the price of those things.
We got 2 words for you!
He did it!
Yep. Not seeing a whole lot. Pretty pathetic this week. Kingsman. They got a nice mix. Jaws still got the slipcover version. It's only 20% off now. So Walmart's randomly have been getting the Steelbook in, so don't give up if you didn't get that. There's The Hustler. So pick that up if you don't buy anything else and go over and get The Color of Money. Watch those back to back. That's kind of like one of those legacy sequels. Kind of like I Know What You Did Last Summer that I just saw. Not the greatest. Mouse Hunt's a fun movie. You should check that out if you haven't watched it before. Phenomenon is good. It's only on DVD in here though. Primal Fear is really good. If you haven't bought that, it's one of the 4K Paramount Presents titles. And this is a very underrated movie, Romy and Michelle. It's a little dated because it's from the 90s, but I still like it. It's nostalgic. I'm not a big Lisa Kudrow fan, so that's one of the movies I can tolerate her in. True Lies. Remember, yeah, another one that everybody was clamoring for, and now it just shelf warms. Star Trek. The movie Sleep, Smile 2. And I think this came out this week, Shane. So at least they did get one new title. Damn. All of that, and right at the end we found a new title. I don't think I'm going to pick that up, but Shaun of the Dead is really good. That's still got a slip on it. So, Hunt, we really haven't found a whole lot. I'm going to give one more Walmart a shot to see if they got anything different. They did have these cool new shirts. I had already picked this up. I just haven't shown it to you yet. That's a nice Chucky Good Guys shirt there. Nice pattern. Got a Beetlejuice on it. We were in here picking up some grocery items.
Oh, that's hard. You should get that. That is cute.
Well, if you say it's cute, I might get it. Yeah, I got an alert here. How about these Walmart workers that come out of nowhere from these aisles when they're doing the delivery stuff, you know, to take it out to people? They'll about run your ass over with the carts. They don't even look where they're going. They don't put shoppers first. I get tired of almost getting hit every time I come through these aisles. You got to listen for the carts rolling. Rant over, but okay. Let's see what they got in here. They do have centers. with the slip cover, $29.96, and the Blu-ray, $24.96. They still got that Minecraft. That should go clearance. Nobody's paying $38 for that shitty looking Steelbook. Novocaine is good. I recommend that. It's a fun movie. A Working Man, I didn't 100% like it as much as The Beekeeper. They got Dukes of Hazzard up there, chilling. At least this Walmart gets a few 4Ks in. They still got Lethal Weapon. They got Dexter, New Blood. That's in the wrong spot. That's where Jaws should be. They got Megan, which is already streaming. That's how bad, I mean, the second one is. That Return of the Living Dead, I found that clearanced along with that Lord of the Rings there in one Walmart. The Day the Earth Blew Up is a fun watch. I recommend that, especially if you like Looney Tunes stuff. Gladiator 2 is at $20 already on 4K. Anything new over here? Rescue Me, I recommend that. That Honeymooners, I recommend that. Friends, you could get that kind of cheap from the Prime sale, but it was on 4K. That Drew Carey, watch my unboxing of that. I give a review of it. That Baywatch, if the price comes down, I'll eventually get that. I know it's got some music replaced, but doesn't everything almost now? It's bullshit. You'll never get everything 100% unaltered. Speaking of that, there's a pretty big release came out that was altered. I want to talk about that later, maybe in a video. Rosario, I found out there was only a DVD of that, so it's $15. Unless somebody recommends it, I'm not getting it. Shadow Force, that Jenny pen is good, but there was a Blu-ray of that. Multiple copies of Shark Warning up there. Somebody must love that. And it wasn't me. Bloody Axe Wound. The Cleaner. Anybody watch The Cleaner? It's basically Die Hard with a female lead. They can come up with nothing original anymore. And Clive Owen is in it for like a cup of coffee. They move stuff over here and they usually get rid of the 4Ks once they make it to the back of the store. You end up with only Blu-rays and DVDs of everything. You got the Rambo there. That Shark Attack. That's not the right price. That's only $23 because one of you guys asked me and I showed it at the last Walmart. Wednesday, got the new season of that starting soon. Captain Planet, got that marked down. Lord of the Rings. Nightmare on Elm Street. What do you guys think about the controversy of what the 4K covers are going to look like? Everybody, let's make 5 videos about it. Alright, so we're going to take the cart. We're going to go back here to the toy section. So let's see what we can find back here. Probably not looking for anything much, but let's see what they got wrestling-wise. They got a couple of greatest hits of the Monday Night Wars figures. They got Bret Hart. They got Ken Shamrock. They got the Ringmaster, which is Stone Cold. They got this pathetic Christian figure here. They do have some slap bands. Brand new box. You can't even damn get into it. I already bought one of those and got the Undertaker I wanted. They're $5. Should I get any more of these or should I just not go down that rabbit hole? I feel like if I end up getting another one, I'm going to want to try to get the whole set now that I got the hardest one to find. But oh well, there's nothing else in here. Don't forget to look at your Walmart's $5 bins. I always remind you that. Lots of Peanuts in there. Land of Bad, some Scream, some Secret Garden, Morbius. A lot of good titles in the $5 bin. And then to end this video on a cool note, look, on our way home, we saw a rainbow. So is there any gold at the end of this rainbow? Let's find out, close out the video. All right, what's up, everybody? We're going to look online to see what was released for the week of July 15th. We've got the 4K of Shane that came out from Kino. Did see that in Barnes & Noble. So nice to see that they actually got a new title. Frailty 4K is a digipack. That's one of those Lionsgate Limited. I wonder why they didn't do a steelbook of that. You got the Adventures of Antoine Doinel, whatever that is. Sorry, I'm not familiar with that movie. I need to look that up. I'm not sure, but that's a Criterion release. Fury 4K Steelbook. I like that movie. I already own it. I'm just not into paying, man, $45 for these Steelbooks anymore. So it's going to have to be a movie that I really, really like. Got the Wallace and Gromit Complete Collection 4K. I've owned that on DVD, Blu-ray. I'm not going to upgrade that to 4K. You got Ghoulies Go to College. That's Ghoulies 3. That's another one of those Vestron video releases, and that's a Lionsgate limited release, so I like that. RoboCop 2 4K Steelbook. I'm not in love with that artwork on that thing. I hated it at first. I don't mind it as much now, but I think that's an Amazon exclusive if you don't get it on their site. And it's like $45. I'm just not paying for that. So, Battle Beyond the Stars. That's another Shout / Scream Factory upgrade from a previous Blu-ray. I think I'm alright just having my Blu-ray of that. You got the Surfer Digipack 4K from Lionsgate Limited. So they got 3 releases this week. Devil's Sword. I think that's a TerraVision release. You've got Rolls Royce Baby. I remember getting that back in the day from somebody bootlegged on Blu-ray because you couldn't get it. So finally, nice to see like a mainstream release of it. You got exclusive from 1937, Fred McMurray. Sands of the Kalahari. She Kills. Got some Naruto. Satanic Sisters. Like that cover. You got Capote. That's a media book. You got Manifest, the complete series. Oh, I didn't hate that show. I thought it was pretty good, but it didn't hold my interest. The Children of Violent Rome. You got Crumb Catcher, an Arrow video release. There's that Criterion release. You got the original Three Stooges, Stop, Look, and Laugh. Now, I've got that, I'm pretty sure, on DVD. Is it worth the upgrade to Blu-ray of that? I'm not sure. Betty Davis, Dark Victory. Town Without Pity. Got some anime. The Actor. First Love, 1970. Not familiar with that movie. The Wild Parrots of Telegraph Hill. I don't know what that is. Got some more anime. Empire State of the Dead. Anybody know anything about that? Got Shane on Blu-ray. Black Tea, Queens of Drama. Stand Your Ground. Jesus, the Daughter of God, and the Alto Knights 4K. So not a lot of releases this week. You get mostly, obviously, catalog titles, 4Ks, Lionsgate Limited. So let me know in the comments down below of all that stuff that's coming out, which you picked up. I'll have a haul video to show you what I picked up from this week coming later. But other than that, let's get home and close out the video. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter. As it says on the sign, JeffMan316 Live, usually Sunday nights around 9 p.m. Eastern. We watch along, do a movie, talk about pop culture, talk about physical media, do a live stream where you and I can meet right here on the channel and chat it up. Yeah, sorry I didn't do one last week. Feeling a little ill. The last one we watched is that movie right there in that frame, Jaws the Revenge. So come over and have some fun. Talk about pop culture, physical media like we did in this video. Went out and found some figures, found some toys, found some shirts, found some movies. Didn't really find a lot in stores, but this is the off week, so hopefully we'll have some fun as we continue these hunts together. Hopefully you guys enjoy them. Do me a favor, if you like physical media, support me and another online vendor that I've been talking about in my videos. ValoriaVideo.com is where you can go and pick up some new releases at a good price. They're on the East Coast. Florida, I'm in Virginia, so it's a hop, skip, and a jump for me as far as shipping. If you do support them, use code JeffMan316 to get 10% off of your first order. So I really appreciate them supporting me and the channel and you by giving that code away. Remember to smash the like button on this video or any video you watch. Like my shorts I just did, my out of the theater reaction for the I Know What You Did Last Summer. Nah, it was okay. See that? I've been doing one for each of the movies I went to see. I'm going to go see Fantastic Four. What about you? Of the weekly releases that came out, let me know in the comments down below what you picked up. How are you going to know what I picked up? Where you're going to watch the channel And the next video probably is going to be the movie haul. I don't like to bore you guys with movie hauls and hunts and make big one gigantic video. And every week, that way I divide it up and you can see what I pick up out of the weekly releases. So I've got the stack right here, and that's going to be in the very next video. So watch my Goodwill rant video too. I like to rant about shit that pisses me off about stores and stuff. Watch that. And then I went ahead and did a short hunt in one of the stores. Not the one I ranted about. I'm not going to support that store right now until I figure out exactly what's going on in there. Bought this shirt in Walmart during the week. I recorded when I went in there, and I included it in this hunt, so hopefully you enjoyed that part. If you want to know when I go live or when I post all those videos that I've been talking about, you can hit the notification bell after you subscribe, and it'll let you know when I post those new videos. And if you aren't a subscriber, please consider subscribing. We're almost at 4,000. I know I'm less than 100 now. I am going to do a giveaway, maybe buy a 4K to give you guys, maybe do some Blu-rays, something to support you since you've been supporting me. I love you guys, and like I said, keep doing it, and let's hurry up and share this content, share the channel, get people over here watching, help me so I can help you, and hopefully we'll be at 4,000 soon. So until next time, boys and girls, as always, I'm JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter. I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there.
Man, game over, man. It's game over.